So now I'm going to move on and show you guys some things that I got. And let me first say, I have discovered the godfather of all thrift stores recently. And I'm not going to tell you where it is because I'm hoping to profile the store. Hopefully we're going to be able to work something out where I can give you guys like a little tour and tell you guys some stuff about the store because I'm like pressed. It is literally like Salvation Army meets Saks Fifth Avenue, and it is godly. It's like a high-end thrift store, and they only carry designer and high-end things. I don't even know. I have so much good stuff to say about the store. They had such an amazing selection of unique and authentic vintage pieces by some of the biggest brands. I felt like it was really affordably priced, especially for what it was. You know, as far as high-end things go, you always have to expect that you're going to spend a little bit more. Seriously, it was cheaper than that crappy store I was talking about in Las Vegas that had nothing, and it was like all garbage. And everyone there was so friendly. Everyone there was so helpful. And I just found so much stuff I wanted to buy. Of course, I couldn't buy it all. And I went in like right before they closed, and they actually ended up staying open later because I couldn't stop shopping. So I'm going to show you guys right now a couple things I got from this specific thrift store. So the first thing I got is this Vivian Tam dress, which if you guys follow me on Facebook, you already saw it. It's 100% silk, and it is so flattering. I know it's probably hard to tell what it looks like on. And it also has this little sash for the waist. So it's like super deep cut V in the front. And it has buttons on the sleeves at the bottom. Super cute for like spring and summer with like a pair of knee-high boots or something. I know it's hard to tell how long it is by looking at it, but it comes a little bit above the knees. It's like the length of a long tunic. And the colors are just really flattering as well. And the other awesome thing is that the original tags are still on it. This dress retails for $595. And I bought it for $35. So this would be really cute too, like with like a little belt to cinch the waist. So excited about it for $35 because it's brand new with tags, and it's designer, and I love it. So, yeah. The next thing I got, which I'm completely obsessed with, and I've also posted a picture of this on my Facebook page, is this blazer by Lorac. If you guys aren't familiar with the brand, I'm pretty sure they carry Lorac at Nordstrom and Saks Fifth Avenue and a bunch of other high-end retailers, like high-end department stores. So this blazer is absolutely adorable, and I love blazers in general, but the thing that really stood out with this blazer was the bottom. So as you can see, it has some like chiffon, kind of like a tutu, and it has a 3-button closure in the front. And I also really like the way that the neckline is, or the collar, just kind of very edgy. So this blazer is totally unique. I like the ruched sleeves, so they're like 3/4 length sleeves, which is great for me because I'm tall and jackets a lot of times tend to be too short in the sleeve area. All of a sudden, the lighting turned awkwardly antique. I don't know why this is happening. But anyways, it's just kind of like a very simple blazer with a twist. And I love it. So, what's going on? This is so bizarre. I don't know why my camera does that, but I'm sorry. I also got this kind of like weird deep V shirt, which has some like cool like little ruched ruffles at the bottom. And I thought this would be cute to wear with like a pair of skinny jeans or something, and like a cool like tube bra underneath or whatever. And I bought this for like $9. I also got this awesome vintage Gucci purse, which again, a lot of you guys have seen if you follow me on Facebook. But how cute is this? I love the fact that it's vintage and it's not perfect. It has like so many flaws, and it's been so loved. I mean, whoever had this obviously wore it all the time. But for being a really vintage piece, I think that it still is in good condition, and I think it's really cool to have vintage accessories because the chances of someone else carrying the same thing as you when it's old like that is really rare. As you guys can see up close, it certainly has its flaws, but the zipper works perfectly fine. There is obviously some wear near the zipper, and it has the Gucci stripe down the middle. So, yeah. I know I talked about potentially studying this purse, but I think that I am going to not do it. Maybe in the future, but not right now. So, got this, and I just think it's really cute. Okay, the last things I bought were some jeans from the same store. So the first pair of jeans I bought was a pair of jeans by Citizens for Humanity, which I already completely reconstructed into shorts. As you can see, these were the bottoms of the pants. And I know I should throw these away, and it's weird to, like, hoard all this fabric. But in my head, I'm like, maybe I can use this for something. So I'm holding on to them temporarily. I love making jeans into shorts because, honestly, they just fit me better. For some reason, if I buy jean shorts that are already shorts, the legs are not fitted. Like, I have really small little thighs, and the way that jean shorts are cut, the bottom of the shorts are, like, way too loose on my thighs. A pair of Citizens in a department store like Nordstrom will run you probably about $200. I bought these for $30, which is incredible. They are in awesome condition, and in fact, I like the fact that they've been worn because they're already kind of broken in a little bit. So people always ask me how to reconstruct jean shorts. I was going to make a tutorial on it, but it's just so simple that I really don't even need to. I really just cut the shorts probably about 5 inches from the bottom of the inseam. And I did that because I wanted to roll them up, which is a really popular trend last year and this year with jean shorts. And I just rolled them up a couple times. If you wanted to, you could put a stitch to secure the hem. But I think it looks fine like that. So I just rolled them up a couple times. They fit my butt like a glove. So, and they're like designer, but they are unique, as in there are no other pairs like this because I made them. The next pair of jeans I bought was this pair of Levi's jeans. And I know these probably look so ugly right now, but they are like an awkward pair of high-waisted jeans from the era when high-waisted jeans were awesome. And luckily, they are coming back into style. So I bought these because I'm going to reconstruct them into a pair of high-waisted cut-off shorts, which are super popular this season. So I purchased these for about $10, and that is cheaper than any high-waisted shorts that you will probably be able to find in department stores. And, you know, they're just going to be, again, unique. And they're Levi's, which is, like, classic or whatever. And they're hopefully going to look like this when they're finished. And I bought these this year from American Eagle, which I don't really shop at, but I really like these shorts. And these are the high-waisted shorties. And these cost $40. So already this is, like, a fourth of the price. And hopefully they're going to be a lot cooler. So if you want to learn how to do that, you can check out my tutorial. So moving on to more denim. So I went to a thrift store in my area, which is super, super cheap, like probably along the lines of a Salvation Army or a Goodwill. And I bought a couple pairs of jeans. I literally dug through racks and racks and racks of jeans for probably about an hour. But I'm so glad I did because I found some awesome pairs of jeans. This is the first pair. And these are by Lucky brand. So they sell those at like Buckle and a lot of other stores for about like $100. I got these for, well, the tag says $4.98, but I spent $6 in the store and got 2 pairs of jeans and a shirt. So I don't know how that's possible. But anyways, I got these for less than $5, and they are my size. They fit me perfectly. And they are like super high-waisted. I think these are going to be perfect for turning into some retro, high-waisted, cut-off denim shorts. I also wanted to stud a pair, so that's why I bought a few pairs. So this is one of the pairs I bought in addition to the Levi's that I just showed you. And I bought one more pair along the same lines, and this is another pair of Levi's. And these are also like really high-waisted. These are not exactly my size. I probably wear a size 2 and these are a size 4. But I thought I would buy these because maybe they would kind of give that look of like a slouchy boyfriend jean. And these cost me $2.98, or so again the price tag says, even though that is not possible because I swear I spent $6. This is what they look like. And I know, again, they probably look kind of frumpy on camera, but once you guys see how awesome these are going to be, you're going to want to go out and buy some. You really don't need to spend a lot of money on jeans, especially if you're going to turn them into shorts or whatever. And I really recommend going to thrift stores for projects like these because you can literally get a pair of quality denim for $2 or $3, maybe $4 or $5. And it's going to save you a lot of money, and it's going to be exactly what you're looking for. Like, you really can't find high-waisted jeans a lot of places unless, you know, they're the ones that are specifically in style. The last thing I bought from that thrift store was this t-shirt. And I just wanted to talk about this shirt because I am so obsessed with vintage and used t-shirts, especially ones that are sports related for some reason, even though I'm not even a fan of sports. But I bought this shirt. It says Florida State something something something. It has a big number on it. I buy shirts like this all the time, and I cut the neck out of them, and I swear I wear them more than any of my other shirts. Like this shirt right here, which I pulled out of my drawers. I don't know if you guys have seen me wearing this in a video, but I swear every time I do laundry, this is like the first shirt that I wear. And it sits really, really well, like off the shoulder. And it's just like an oversized off-the-shoulder tee that's completely broken in. So comfortable, and it's cute. So, it doesn't look really cute on camera, but it looks really good when I wear it. And I'm serious. Like, go scroll through my previous videos. I bet I'm wearing this shirt in like 10 of them. And this shirt cost me 69 cents. So, can't really go wrong. And it smells really good because I just did laundry. So, washed it before I wear it, and now it's good to go. You can really find a lot of great t-shirts at thrift stores for cheap. And that's also a really good way. A lot of you guys, you know, talk about wanting to reconstruct your t-shirts, but you don't want to ruin t-shirts. So go to a thrift store and root through some bins or some racks and buy a bunch of shirts to mess with because you're going to end up spending a lot less money. And if you know, experiment and something goes wrong, you're not going to be super bummed because you ruined an expensive shirt. So, 69 cents. Another thing I want to talk about is jean jackets. And this jacket is not from a thrift store. I actually bought it from the Levi's website, and I know a lot of you guys saw it because I had a couple pictures of me wearing it, and I spiked the shoulders myself, and they look super awesome. I'll put it on for you guys so you can see how badass I am. I love this jacket. I got this jacket actually on sale at the Levi's website, but I constantly see jean jackets at thrift stores that would be completely appropriate for this type of project. So that's a really good place to find a cheap denim jacket for like a do-it-yourself project or whatever. Another thing I am always looking for are vintage clutches. So when I stumble upon one that I love that is affordable, I am always so excited. So here's a few that I have purchased. This is a clutch that is navy blue. It is made of leather, and it has a really cool kind of clasp at the top. You just pull it backwards and it opens. And it looks like this. It also has a chain if you wanted to wear it like this with the chain, but I probably would tuck it in. This is from like the 1920s, I believe, and I bought this at a vintage store for $15. So I think that's a pretty reasonable price for a really awesome vintage piece. So this is like a super cute accessory. Another clutch that I bought from the same place was this vintage leather clutch, which I studded. A lot of you guys have already seen this purse on Facebook, but I studied it myself, and I bought it for $10. So this is completely genuine leather, and now it's completely one of a kind. So, super cute. And something I thought that was really funny is this is another vintage clutch that I bought. I guess they are from the same era because they look almost identical. This one's a little bit smaller. And this one has gold hardware, and this has silver hardware. But how funny is that? This definitely goes to show you that there are definitely certain trends throughout the years. So, those are just a couple clutches that I have found that I like. The next thing I want to talk about is also something that I have not purchased recently, and it is also going to be extremely controversial. I know that some of my viewers are highly opinionated, which I can relate to because I'm the same way, but I want you guys to watch this video with an open mind. So I want to kind of touch upon vintage fur because it is something that you can find at a lot of thrift stores and vintage stores. I know the controversialities of the fur industry. And before I even go into this, I want to say I would never purchase a new fur. Ever. I am the biggest advocate for ending animal cruelty and everything like that, but I am also a very big advocate for environmental living and eco-friendly lifestyles. This was actually the first vintage fur piece that I purchased because in the past I just couldn't bring myself to do it, even though I had seen some pieces that I really liked. The whole fur aspect kind of threw me off, so I didn't end up following through with it. But I had a very interesting conversation with one of the managers at Junction, which is a vintage store in DC, and this is what she had to say. Why is it okay, or how do you justify the wearing of vintage fur?
Well, my name's Megan, and I'm the manager of Junction at 1510 U Street
In DC.
In DC. And the way I never buy brand new fur. I always buy vintage fur, and the reason why I do it is because I wear almost all secondhand clothes. And with fur, if you don't rebuy the fur, it's actually going to end up in a landfill and just never be used again. So I have the statistics here. The Environmental Protection Agency estimates that Americans throw away more than 68 pounds of clothing and textiles per person per year, representing about 4% of the waste in all municipal landfills.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Not only that, but if you buy vintage clothing, you have zero footprint because we go out and we buy all the clothing ourselves.
Right.
So the clothing is not made in a factory that uses greenhouse gases, and it's not shipped by car, and it's not put in a landfill, and it's not, it doesn't end up as any waste at all. So our carbon footprint is absolutely zero. So that's our carbon footprint.
Well, thank you so much for sharing.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming to Junction.
So that being said, this is the piece that I purchased at Junction, and it is absolutely incredible. This is a fur kind of shrug, and it actually has a closure right here. I'm not going to hook it, but it also has like a cute little kind of pom-pom thing. And you can wear this like as an awesome accessory in the wintertime when it's cold or in the fall. And it kind of reminds me of Cruella de Vil. Hello. But how cute is this? For those of you guys who want to throw red paint on me when I wear this, I respect your opinions. I'm not trying to convert you into fur wearers or anything like that, and like I said, I would never buy a brand new fur, and I do not support any aspect of the fur industry, and I know you are going to say that's hypocritical, whatever, but as far as I'm concerned, wearing vintage furs is more acceptable than wearing brand new furs. End of story, in my opinion. Okay, I have a bunch more things to talk about, and I know this video is probably like 5 hours long by now, so I'm going to kind of quickly run through them now. Shoes. I think you can find some awesome shoes at thrift stores. So these are just a couple pairs that I have purchased in my years of thrifting. Here is a crazy pair of cowboy boots that I got at a thrift store in Atlanta. I am not sure what material these boots are made out of. I am fairly positive it is not legit python, and I'm pretty sure that it is imitation. There's a lot of things I like about these, including the fact that they look outrageous. Like straight out of Austin Powers. So those are cool. From the same thrift store, I also got these cowboy boots, which are like a light blue, and they're actually too big for my feet, but I couldn't let them go because they were super cute. So they're like an entire size too big. They're like a 10, and I wear like an 8.5 to a 9. I like the part in the front because it kind of reminds me of like steel-toed boots, which I have always wanted. So these are really cute, and I think they were like $15. So yeah, I think that you can find a lot of awesome boots at thrift stores. This is another pair of shoes that I got at a thrift store in DC. I bought these for $16, and I like these because they reminded me of Chanel pumps, like classic Chanel pumps with the black toe and the black heel. And, you know, white and black is just kind of like a typical Chanel color combination. So I got these because I just thought they were kind of cute. Lastly, I want to run through some of my favorite vintage jewelry pieces that I have found at vintage stores and at thrift stores. This is probably one of my favorite pieces. I got this at the Legendary Beast in DC, which is my favorite place to find vintage jewelry. I've already made a video on it. It's an amazing little secret kind of spot, and the owner's amazing. She's so knowledgeable about everything. You can check out the video I made about it right here if you're interested. But this bracelet is amazing. It's like made of like netted kind of metal, and it hooks around your wrist like kind of like a watch would, but it's just very unique, and I think it's super cute. Another piece I want to talk about are just like chains. You can find chains at pretty much like all thrift stores. I got this at, I think, a Goodwill, and the price tag is still on it. It was $3.90. So I like how this looks. I think that old kind of chains are neat looking. So it's another one of my favorite pieces. For some reason I have all these earrings too, and I literally never wear earrings, but sometimes when I see things that are so cute I have to buy them. I bought these at the Legendary Beast also, and I really just liked how retro they looked, and these are sterling silver. So super cute. Maybe one time when I wear earrings I will wear those. Another pair of earrings I got from the same place are these, which are also really kind of retro, and they're like, you know, just simple little plastic studs, but I think they're a really cute accessory. Moving on to rings, which is something I always check out. I have a ton of different rings from various thrift stores with different stones and whatever. All of them are sterling silver, and they are all super cute. Here's a turquoise one. How unique is that? Like, seriously. Where would you find a ring like this? And here's one with a blue stone. I actually think this might be the only ring I have, and I'm not positive if it's sterling silver. My sister got me this from the Legendary Beast for like a Christmas present, but it's really neat. I really like the way it looks. It's like a crazy little accent ring. And, oh, this is another ring I got from the same spot, and this is a Topaz Ring. I don't even know if this is vintage because some of the things that she supplies are from private sellers, but it is awesome. Look at the size of that rock. It has like its own little pedestal. So cute. This is like the perfect little cocktail ring. I always see things in like Vogue and, you know, different spreads and magazines about cocktail rings, and they're like $5 million. And this ring is amazing. How cute is this? Sterling silver, big blue ring. Punch somebody in the face if they get out of line. Ooh, I don't know why these are here, but these are super cute too. Okay, let me talk about these for a minute. I used to work at a sunglass retailer, and we sold Chanel, Gucci, whatever. These actually came from a pair of Chanel glasses that retail for like around $450, and they were in a damage bin in the back of our store. So I took them off the sides, and I had them backed with earring backings. So they're authentic Chanel, but Chanel doesn't make them. And I think they're super cute. So you really just have to be creative.